Hello there. Today we're diving into how energy healing actually works. I'm Sol, I'm an energy healer and your guide in doing the inner and outer work necessary to be the best versions of ourselves. Today's video is kind of foundational because when we understand how something works, it helps us to believe and easier to use in our daily lives. But if you don't care for the how or why, I do have a list of tools that are super easy to incorporate in your overloaded life. Um, the complete list of those tools can be done in little as a minute to 5 minutes daily, and I'll link that video here. If you do want to know more, we're going to start with what is energy healing? At its core, energy healing is the process of balancing and supporting the body's energetic systems. Things like, these are just examples and they're not limited to this, things like chakras, our meridians, which come from traditional Chinese medicine, bioenergetic fields, which are not necessarily within us, but around us, and even thoughts, emotions, and mental patterns. Uh, those are all examples of energetic fields because everything is, at its core, energy. When all of those are in balance, the body can do what it's designed to do, which is heal itself. Every cell, every thought, every memory holds energy. And when life gets chaotic, which it always does, our energy systems get out of whack. When they do, it could mean any manner of things. Just some simple examples here, things like constant stomach or GI, gastrointestinal issues, brain fog that just hovers. Um, is it uh, a lot of my friends' clients right now? They're all experiencing vertigo, uh, random pain in the same spot that comes and goes, but it's always the same spot. Chronic fatigue, emotional overwhelm, or emotional burnout. It's often the excuse me, it's often the physical stuff that shows up that points to the emotional, invisible energy that's very much real. Energy healing helps to address the root cause, and Body Talk, the energy work that I do, heals the root cause in the steps the body wants to be healed. So we're not forcing or pulling a particular response, but honoring the needs of the body to peel back layers, revealing the best response. It comes from the same idea of quantum healing, that we're not just physical beings. Again, we're energy, all interconnected. It's why you can feel better without even fully understanding why. We can be in a session working on unresolved grief, and days later your stiff shoulder finally loosens up. Might be, your situation. You might have had to waste time and money on weekly massages, but resolving the grief that you might not even know you had is what loosened up your stiff shoulder. We all have unknown traumas that we might have locked away and have no recollection of them. So, how can we deal with something that isn't even on our radar? And to that, we have energy healing. We, as in me and your inner self, gently reconnect the energy systems in and around you so you feel more like you, um, more like the you hope to be. I say me and your body or your inner self because during a session, um, you are a walking field of information. I'm just a listener. I'm just a witness to what needs to be healed and in what order. I use this chart, our body talk chart here, and I'm asking your body yes or no or concise questions to, again, reveal what needs to be healed and in what order. So, no, you don't have to meditate for 10 hours. You don't need to scream in an overcrowded room with strangers. I mean, unless you want to, all of that is amazing work. And it's a wonderful complement to the work that I do. But I'm an introvert and a homebody, and I mean, we're just busy. We like the modern human is so busy, and many of my clients, like myself, are sandwich generation, and many of us give up on self-care and settle for a sigh of relief when everyone is just alive and breathing. If we're breathing, then we're fine. But sometimes I'm not just looking for fine. Like I'm looking for fine. I'm looking for fine, top of the line. If you know that song. um, and so if you ever thought, can I outsource my healing? Can I outsource my self-care? Like, is that even possible? And absolutely. Like it it is possible. Um, I mean, that's what I do. I now personally receive weekly recorded energy healing sessions, and whenever I have time, that's when I listen to them. You'll see in my videos I have these bone conduction headphones because I'm either listening to a energy healing session, like I mentioned, or I'm listening to personal recordings of that I've made for myself, and I that's how I incorporate it into my life. And I use these because I need to be able to hear a crying child. I need to be able to hear, if an elder in my home falls. And it just helps to keep my sanity to be able to hear these energy healing sessions. And if there's anything that physically needs to happen, we find that out during the session. And more often than not, the action is to do nothing. The only reason is because we are busybodies. The modern human is just overly busy. And we don't know how to do nothing anymore. We don't know how to sit with ourselves. We don't know how to sit in stillness. So, how does it actually heal? Um, right? Energy healing is not about treatment, it's not about management, it's energetic wholeness. It's wholeness, it's alignment, it's realignment, rebalancing, restoring the body's capacity back to its fullest potential. So here are some more examples. That chronic back pain in the same spot, maybe it's linked to abandonment from 20 years ago when you felt abandoned when your mom passed away, and it just happens to be stored in one of your kidneys. So addressing and bringing awareness to the kidney helps with the chronic pain. In my energy healing videos, you'll see me tapping over head, heart, and gut. Tapping over the head wakes up every part of your being to this new possibility. Tapping over the heart stores those updated changes, and tapping over the gut works to integrate and process the old changes out. You then get to experience that shift, sometimes right away, sometimes gradually, but it sticks because we're working with your body, not against it. We're working with your innermost parts of your body, parts of your body mind. So that's why we ask if anything within you or anything in your environment, if anything has changed, because it might be as a result of an energy healing session where we simply brought attention to that issue and it just worked its way out on its own. The pain we've been carrying is just waiting around for someone to listen and witness its movement on out. And unlike other techniques, you don't have to relive the trauma. You don't have to talk, you don't have to explain. Sometimes your body says, finally, someone is listening, right? We say things like, oh, my back is killing me. Um, and no, your um, back is not killing you. Your back is telling you that you're killing the back. And during a session, we find out why. The process is quiet, it's gentle, invisible, requires little effort on your part. And if you're skeptical the way I was, check out my origin story or make your way through my free energy healing sessions on here. And hopefully you can experience that shift. And I will see you in the next one.